Well, everybody, good morning. In my final press conference here in Korea, in the beautiful Grand Hilton. We stayed here for 8 months and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed my time in Korea from September, because it was a joy to work with the professional staff I had. So in that way I'm very pleased that I can say farewell to you and thank you for everything what you have done. Well, as you heard, I signed a contract in Russia for 1.5 years by a club called Zenit. One of the reasons that I didn't choose for Korea was, or another club, was that I'm starting 58, a little bit old, but my final years of my sport career, I want to work by a club to finalize everything. So that was in principle the main reason for me to leave Korea, to work day in, day out with players. But my most important message to the Korean fans and press is that I'm really pleased that the KFA announced the new staff yesterday in the person of Pim Verbeek. I think a well-respected coach in the world, a man with a lot of quality, a man who could do the job already earlier, but he liked to work with me. But it is a great advantage for Korea that the staff will stay, with Pim as the head coach, with Afshin, with Bo, with some other people from the staff as well. So again, all the knowledge they have, the quality they have, the international skills they have, I think there's a big advantage on any other maybe candidate there was. So in that way, congratulations to the KFA. Yeah, starting with Don Jin and Lee Ho, they will join me to the club. So I think that's good for the players. I think we have shown the staff working with the players that they become better players, no doubts about that. They are playing in a stronger competition as well, international-wise, very good for the players and good for me as well. What was the other one? Oh yeah, well, we knew it when we started with the staff that it was quite short, plus the fact that from March till May they went back to the K-League. So we have seen now at the World Cup that every time the second half, when they get used to the pace of the game, we can surprise still a lot of teams. So in that way, with 4 points, unlucky-wise, we didn't go to the second round. But I think we did really well. We expected to win from Togo, we did. A draw against France, result-wise, is more than excellent. Switzerland, again the second half, I think we played one of our best games. But then you need a little bit the luck of the day with strange decisions of the referee, handsball, offside goals, that kind of things. If you don't have that luck, we all know that from 2002, then it is difficult to do. We are disappointed, the staff and the players, that we didn't reach the second round, but we are very pleased and proud of the squad who worked so hard to come there. We have to realize that we have to make the final step to become a force as well in Europe. But then, and I make the answer a little bit longer, then we have to play a lot of international football, club-wise, international-wise, and not only a preparation of 3 weeks, what we have had from May 15 till June 9. Short, too short, but I still think we did a great job. Yeah, in one way you're right. They have to improve skills, but you can only improve the skill if you play against top teams. Train with top players, but the most important thing is, that's really what I said, is you can only adapt to other teams if you play against them. And with all respect of our competition here in Korea, is not the best. It's quite slow, not a lot of goals. You can see that the majority of our players from Korea, they are playing in Korea. The majority of Switzerland, from the 23 players, 19 players are playing, or 18 or 19 players playing in top European competitions. That's the same with Togo. Togo, a lot of players are playing in France, and the competitions, the European competitions, is so far away from the competition here. So that is what we have to improve. We have to improve the competition. We have to make the final step to a better competition, more international games, more international club games. Otherwise, you will always stand behind. And that is a big concern. Quality-wise, I think, comparing with 2002, Korea, I still feel Korea now, we brought still again 4 or 5 talented players. But if they stay in the competition, or they don't go abroad, then they will not improve the quality. Players has to improve. And to be honest about 2002, the majority of the 2002 players who were in our squad didn't improve. And I didn't expect that. I will add to that is that, but we have also, our team, a lot of advantages on other teams. Korea players, fans, there's enormous team spirit in the team. There's enormous work rate in the team. They are dying for the national team to get a good result. So in that way you can learn that. The work rate is enormous. So if all that kind of points is very important. They love football, they love the country. But we have to make that final step to a better competition, that they get used to the pace of Europe. That is the most important thing. Talented players enough in this country, because everybody likes and loves football. It says enough that we played 6 or 7 games here in Korea and we are still unbeaten. So we won 5 and drew 2, or win 4 and drew 2. But you see how difficult it is to beat Korea here in the country. But away, that's what we have to improve. I think that's a very good question. I think the youth department is for every club the most important part, because it starts by young children, to make them enthusiastic about football. So developing kids start very young. So you need good coaches, pitches, infrastructure, a good competition, to make them aware of what the people need on the highest level. I still think that Korea has a very bright future in football, because everybody loves football. All the women here in Korea love football, all the men love football. So I think there's a great potential. But the KFA knows exactly what to do. In that way, I have to give the compliments with the cooperation what I have had with the KFA. They did everything for the national team to be successful. So in that way, it is quite simple. In Holland, we are a very small country, but we have almost always a good national team. But it starts on a very young age with a good education. That's important. Yeah, I said it already before, I haven't seen a lot of Korea. I was quite surprised when I arrived, because for me it is second New York. And I really enjoyed my time here. So what I have to say, if I want to see more from Korea, I have to take a holiday to come back and see more of the country. But I read some stories from the Embassy of Holland and the Embassy of Norway. The changes what has been made the last 4 or 5 years here, the developing and that kind of thing. So in that way, I felt really comfortable here. So in principle, that says also everything. But knowing Korea, I can't say no. I know only the fans and the football stadiums. Yeah, well, I have to be honest about it. Most of the coaches, they don't take you because you're a nice man. They take you because of your quality. And they also look to your CV, what you have done in the past. Yeah, and it is simple. If you are successful by clubs or me, by the Dutch national side, yeah, then other countries or teams are interested in you. Yeah, the main reason is that we, I think, are quite clear in what we are doing. We know what we want. We know what we want to achieve. And yeah, so far, all the coaches you mentioned, like Hiddink, like Beenakker, they proved in the past that they are successful. Yeah, and then everybody wants you. Finally, before I finish, I would like to thank Ilki, because he did a really, really great job the last 9 months. He was there day and night, he was with me. So, Ilki, thank you very much for what you have done. Besides that, I would like to thank you for the cooperation that we have had the last 9 months. I think that was quite unique and good. I hope that you will continue to do that with the new staff, because they deserve that as well. And maybe in life we will meet again. Thank you very much.
일단 그동안 옆에서 통역을 해준 박예기 씨에게 특별히 감사를 드리고 싶고요. 그리고 또 여기 지금 이 자리에 와 계신 이 기자분들 그리고 언론 관계자분들에게 정말 9개월 동안 정말 잘 도와주시고 많은 성원을 해주셨기에 정말 깊은 감사를 드리고 싶습니다. 정말 여러분들은 제게 너무 특별했었다는 점을 다시 한번 말씀드리고 싶고, 그리고 새로운 스태프들에게 또 다시 여러분들이 많은 성원을 해주시리라고 저는 믿고 있습니다. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much.
Last year.